Thank you so much, Raj, for all those details on that front. With that, viewers, we are in fact moving on to some other stories coming our way, where the centre has ordered deployment of 2 battalions of the CRPF's Jungle Warfare Unit, Cobra, for operational duties in Manipur. The state administration and the union government have been working to bring long-lasting peace in Manipur, as more than 260 people have been killed and thousands rendered homeless in ethnic violence between the Meitei and the Kuki-Zo groups since May 2023. The Ministry of Home Affairs has approved a proposal of the Central Reserve Police Force to deploy 2 Cobra battalions in Manipur. Battalion number 207, based in West Bengal, and Battalion number 210, located in Assam, for operational duties. Let's in fact give you some more information about the Cobra Battalion, who they are, what they specialize in, and why is the CRPF in fact putting out this proposal to put 2 battalions of the Cobra in Manipur. So let's look at the Cobra Battalion. The Cobra Battalion is an elite special unit of the Indian Central Reserve Police Force. So it's an elite commando force of the Central Reserve Police Force, or the CRPF. They specialize in jungle warfare and guerrilla tactics against insurgents. So remember that they had in fact been formed to tackle left-wing extremism in various states in the country, and these are especially come under the Ministry of Home Affairs, and they are specialized in warfare, jungle warfare and guerrilla tactics as well. Now, they are the Commando Battalion for Resolute Action, which is the full form for Cobra. So, Commando Battalion for Rapid Resolute Action, also known as Jungle Warriors. Now, Cobra has 10 battalions with total strength around 10,000 personnel. So, overall you have 10 battalions and you have over 10,000 personnel. Now, Cobra has each Cobra battalion has roughly 1,000 commandos on an average. So, we are giving you the basic details as well, around 1,000 soldiers on an average per battalion, and 2 battalions are now being likely proposed for Manipur, so around 2,000 Cobra commandos over there. The battalion was raised in 2008 to fight Maoist threats in India's Red Corridor. Like we mentioned, left-wing extremism. To tackle that, these special forces were in fact introduced. Cobra commandos excel in tracking and eliminating Maoist groups. So, they have a fair bit of experience in eliminating and tracking Maoist or left-wing extremist groups in the jungle. And remember that 2026 was the year when the union government also announced that India is going to be Maoist free, and with their work now almost complete in various areas, they are now being proposed to be deployed in Manipur as well. They master bomb disposal and intelligence gathering skills. So, obviously, something that's of vital importance. You need bomb disposal skills if you are in that densely populated, densely jungle dense area, and also intelligence gathering, because you need to separate who your foe is, who your friend is in that kind of a situation. And their motto is victory for the gallant in war always. So, that's the motto that they swear by, that they live by, and that they function by. So, this is something that we are telling you about. The Cobra Battalion, one of the most elite commandos that is in fact present in the CRPF fold. They come under the Ministry of Home Affairs, and now there is a likely deployment of around 2 battalions of the Cobra force into Manipur. So, these are some of the details that we have gotten for you. Let's take this discussion forward with the special guest who's joining us on the broadcast, Mr. P.K. Dubey, former IG BSF. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your time and for speaking to NewsX. We appreciate it. A very good morning to you, Mr. Dubey.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mr. Dubey, first of all, I want to understand how you are looking at this proposal of the deployment of 2 battalions of the Cobra commandos in Manipur, which is facing a very fragile, security situation since 2023.
As you already explained, ma'am, the These Cobra battalions were raised initially for tackling this Naxalism way back in 2009-10 somewhere. And these 10 battalions, they have done their job. Now, as you are aware that Naxalism almost controlled. So we have got these highly experienced in insurgency warfare troops, which are especially skilled for this kind of job. This Manipur problem, which has erupted again in 2023, post one court verdict, this requires some tackling by some specialized forces. So these Cobra battalions, initially there are two only, one from West Bengal, one from Assam, they are being diverted. I feel other battalions will also follow, and Government of India will take adequate measures to nab this problem, which is really irritating the whole country in last 3 years. Regarding Manipur, ma'am, you must be aware that this was boiling again in early 2005-6 when we were deployed there in this Assam area and Manipur area. Those things were tackled, and a democratically elected government was established. But somehow in 2023, on some issue, which you are all aware, these things again erupted. Firstly between Naga and Kuki, and then Meitei and Kuki-Zo. So now this issue has taken a different dimension, and perhaps not able to control by the present level of security forces. As large commitment of security forces already there, MHA has diverted some of the ad hoc battalions along with CRPF battalions, which are already there in that area. But now these Cobra battalions are available with MHA, and this is a very apt decision to divert them to tackle this menace of hills counterinsurgency, and it has got a different dimension as compared to that thing in Naxalism, as it is bordered by Myanmar, which fuel the insurgency in Nagaland and Manipur. So I am sure that these two battalions and other add-on measures by Government of India in terms of infrastructure and technology will help us in curbing this menace.
Absolutely. Some very valid points raised by you over there, Mr. Dubey. I also want to understand, since you've mentioned how it will be very different from the actions that they carried out, those clandestine intelligence gathering operations that they carried out, to eliminate left-wing extremism in various regions in India. Over here, sir, in Manipur, the problem really is that these are entrenched armed ethnic groups, and they have varied levels of community backing as well. So I want to understand from your perspective what the role of Cobra commandos might be. Will they be acting like a buffer force to try to maintain peace and calm in the region, or will they be employed for their various skills for seeking and destroying these hills and terror hideouts that are in fact present over there, sir?
Yes, what you are rightly brought out. These are the special forces. They are supposed to be used for SAD operations, search and destroy operations, and also where the intelligence is very crude form, then they develop that intelligence and again destroy that hideout or camp or something which they are planning. So I think these two battalions will be used by the respective forces. They are already available there, because the CRPF has got a zone there. Their IG level officer sits there and commands the other troops. And in addition to that, BSF and other CRPFs are also deployed in that area. And on border, Assam Rifles is there. So government is also contemplating to close down that border so that minimum infiltration takes place from the Myanmar border, with which we have got a friendly regime, but somehow they are exploiting this. So most of the camps which are across India, across like Manipur and Nagaland, they are being used to arm these ethnic groups right from the NSCN time. See, NSCN is the mother organization of all the militancy in Northeast, and they are still giving support to any ethnic group who can raise war against the regime. So these two battalions, most probably they will be of immense use to the existing forces in carrying out intense and high level of combat operations against these ethnic groups.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Dubey, for your various perspectives